Okay, if any of you cocksuckers laugh at this video, I'm gonna block you guys from my channel. This is what I call my warm-up video. It's literally just me recording myself. And I got some water, so basically what we're doing is, this is my practice Thomas voice right here. And basically what I did, it's 7 years by Lucas Graham. But I just took that part of the trend, you know what I mean? Like these people are doing with the trend where they recorded themselves like years ago, like back in 2019, and they're like doing dance moves and stuff like that. And then they're like showing who they are now, like 7 years later. So it's like, it's one reason why I've kind of gotten into this kick of making Thomas kind of sound like Lucas Graham a little bit, but I don't really want him to sound like Lucas Graham because my Thomas voice was always the 10 Cents voice from Tugs. I'm sorry, I know that's 10 Cents voice, but nah, ever since I saw a train simulator back in like 2011 about this video called Fire the Dog, where it's like, you know, literally Diesel 10 as Blue Nose and then Thomas risk his life going like, I'm getting you out of here, Blue Nose. Oh yeah, that was totally my Thomas, the one who talked like that. I'm being serious, yeah, because like, you want to know how British Thomas can get? You can get London Cockney, because apparently like Cockney is like working class, and I guess that's literally how I see Thomas. He's a working class citizen is what he is. So basically what my goal is to play the song, sing with Thomas, like yeah, basically sing with Thomas, but do my voice. But I'm having the real voice of the inspiration in the background. So it will kind of sound a little too much. But the reason why I'm doing it like this is because I want to hear what my voice sounds like. So it's not really, this is a video solely for YouTube. This is more like, I want to hear what my voice sounds like. So that way I could try to work on making the Thomas voice before I actually work my whole Thomas shit. But I tell you what I'm going to do though before we begin. I've already done my workout. It was like day 17 if you guys been keeping up on my Facebook thing. So I got like 7 exercises I got to do for like 6 minutes. But yeah, like I've always been insecure about like this jawline right here, which cause like it ain't so much of the fact that I just think I'm ugly. No, I don't think that at all. I actually know I'm good looking. I've gotten all the way down to 160 before. So like, yeah, I've had like, yeah. And then that's basically what I noticed is I noticed that my chin's gotten the double thing. You know what I mean? So this is called jawline exercise is what this is called. I don't know if the brightness. Yeah, there you go. It's called jawline exercise. I've done like a couple days, but I've not really kept up with it because it's jawline. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, oh yeah, I'm sure you could get results if you like do this every day, but it's like, I'm literally struggling trying to keep up with the home workout. I can just like go ahead and just try to teach you guys how to get the jawline that I'm trying to get. Oh, okay. I know what this is. I was finishing up the other day. But hey, it's okay. Because look at this shit. Like, no, look at this shit.
Oh my God. He on X Games mode.
Motherfucker, do I look like a lion to you? No, it's literally asking me to do shit like... Who the fuck does that? Who wakes up in the morning, takes a big yawn going... Who the fuck does that for real?
Seconds. Sternocleidomastoid stretch left.
I don't really know what that is,
3,
but
2, 1.
I think that's why I'm doing this.
Stand or sit with your left hand pressed on your chest to create some traction. Rotate your head to the right and tilt backward until you feel a stretch in the front of your neck.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about.
Weird. Buddy, you're weird.
God, there's been so many days when I was a kid and I was fucking growing and my skin was getting fucking tight on me. I gotta do the same thing on this side. All I'm doing is just strangling myself. I can't breathe. Yeah, this one says I have to do it like a minute. I mean, God, the Bible literally says that God sculpted us out from the dirt like we're clay. It's a crazy reality whenever you realize that we're basically clay people. And it's basically like, yeah, that's basically what we are. We're basically the clay people, not to blow your minds like that. Says, good job. I guess I just did it. Well, basically, like I said, I'm going to show you guys stuff. I drew this. That's basically supposed to be me and my parents. So I'm basically like the same age as them now. And then, yeah, like that's basically what the whole point of it was symbolism. I'm basically my father's son because right now I'm 22 and a half. I'll be 23 soon. Sad realization that time is marching on, but at least I got like 2 years left to make up stuff of what I can do before I hit my peak, before I turn 25 like my dad did. But yeah, like I was saying about this song, as copyright as it is, basically my point is, with the last little bit of the recording fun shit that we can do, I'm basically trying my best to inspire people to do the voices they've always wanted to do. And in this case, I've always wanted to do the Thomas voice. And the one way how I could practice that is doing the Ted Sense voice, but sing the song, because this is basically AI. This is the AI version of when Thomas sang 7 years by the voice actor Joseph Hansler. I forgot what his name is. But yeah, that really is what my Thomas's voice really is. It's kind of like a fusion mix between 10 senses. No, I don't. Oh, I might brought you a bit, Top Hat. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of like talk like that. And then like Joseph, whatever his name was, Joseph Hansler, he was just the guy that nailed of how high pitch a young Thomas voice should be. Like a young Thomas, somebody who's like a teenager, a little kid or something like that. He nailed that voice perfectly. But is it like 20s Thomas? That's why I think 10 Cents kind of like beats him in that, because I guess that's kind of like the ideal is the first 2 seasons of my Thomas show, it's going to have Thomas doing a 12-year-old voice, and then whenever he's doing in his 20s, he's going to have a man voice.
You're weird, buddy. You're weird.
My goal is to like pause, admit I made a mistake, even though that it wasn't perfect, but basically the second try, do better. Wish me luck, guys, please. When I wrote a letter once, I hope me children come to visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. When I wake the wheels cold.
Please stop this madness. What do you want from me? What do you want? Please!
Okay, so basically, like, what's the hard part that I know that I'm not really nailing is whenever Lucas Graham is saying, will I am learning about the Cockney accent where they're saying stuff like whenever you say will, you don't say it like an American, like will, like with the tongue. You say it like will.
That is not correct. Because according to the encyclopedia of...
Like, will. That's how they say it in Cockney, is they go, will. Or like, hold up. Will. That's how they say it. Will. And then whenever they say I, they say it like oi. Will I. And then whenever they say think, instead of saying it like think, they say it like think. So it goes like will I think the. Like, yeah, that's another thing too. Whenever they say stuff like the, instead of saying like the, they actually say it like the. Because I think they do actually keep up and like catch on that stuff like the TH sounds where it goes like both ways, where they do it with the th and then a v. And I think the working class is where they're thinking like, oh, I don't need school. I just need to go to work and just like do my job over there. And if I have to say words like think, like think, hey, it builds character, they say. And then whenever they say words like the or like that, and they say it like that, that's what it is. It builds character. So the problem that I'm a little bit struggling with is will I think the. Will I think the. Will I think the. It's so small for somebody who has a big mouth like me. You know what I mean? Where I've always said it like, will I think the. They're saying it like, will I think the. Okay, and then here's another one. Whenever they say stuff like have, you don't say it like have. You say it like you drop the H. It's something like what my friend who's from South America kind of taught me, where they you drop the H. You know what I mean? You don't say stuff like have. You say it kind of like rav. You know what I mean? Like, or well, at least in Cockney they say it like rav. But I remember that my South America friend taught me that. But yeah, basically like will I think the world's code. Oh, I know what I messed up. I forgot to put in the word world in there, but it's okay. Like I could always work around that. Will I? Line of children who can warm me. I hope that sounded pretty decent. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children comes and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world's cold? Will I think... I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope me children comes and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world's cold? Will I have a line of children who... When I wrote a letter once. I hope me children comes and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world's cold? Will I think I have a line of children? Let's do it like fourth try, because I want to teach people about the whole 3 strikes thing, where strike 1, you're out, strike 2, you're out, strike 3. Let's get it right the fourth try, okay? Let's do that. When I wrote a letter once, I hope me children comes and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world's cold? Will I have a line of children who can warm me? That's how you know that God's actually like jamming to the fucking shit where I made us happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children comes and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I think the world's cold? Will I keep on forgetting about that part. Ravelina children. Ravelina children who can warm me. Okay, guys, I better go ahead and turn off this 20-second video and just work on the footage I got, because I bet that sound like ass, but I mean, I used to grow up with M.A. Poppy, so he kind of taught me a little bit about making music. So shout out to you, Austin. Love you, bro. Hopefully we'll have a good laugh together. See you later, guys.